specifically the convoy. The convoy came through Manitoba. Did you guys check it out? And what was your opinion on the convoy?
Yeah, maybe I'll jump in here. So we met the convoy in Winnipeg. They were cutting through, and there was a ton of people there. Both Leigh and I were very inspired by it, and actually, we had no plans to go to Ottawa, and just because of that, Leigh, myself, and my girlfriend actually spontaneously decided to just drive to Ottawa after that the next day. And so we got the full experience, like the first Saturday of Ottawa, and it was packed. Like I can't
Two.
even guess how many tens of thousands of people were there. It was amazing. The fact that you had all these people like in such a small area and everyone was so well behaved, it was incredible. It was like multiple like stadiums flooding into one area, but everyone was just like so happy to be there, like waving flags and like obviously the weather's terrible, but it was still like a great mood.
Oh, I would have loved to have been there. And then Leigh, you just jumped on with the ride. You guys took the 11 through Sudbury or something all the way there.
Yeah, exactly. Did the drive. It was actually how I got to know Cassie and Brandon better. I had just met them, Brandon over 2 Zoom calls, and he joined the S.A.M team, but I hadn't met him in person. Then we had one S.A.M rally, like protest outside the U of M, and I just walked out to them and said, "Hey, I'm Leigh. Nice to meet you guys." And then the next time I met them, we were in a car driving to Ottawa. So we got to know each other really well on those 2 weeks and had such an incredible time. People were so friendly and happy. And I think however long it had been at that point, what was it, a year or something? I start to lose track of the time here, but yeah, like a year of being isolated and segregated and feeling like you're completely alone in your way of thinking and your values. And then to just be in this space where like you all agree that this is wrong and we're here together and I'm not alone was just the most incredible feeling. And yeah, we couldn't stop smiling. The energy there was amazing. People were like shoveling snow, and there was no garbage on the streets. I think the city took away the garbage cans. I can't say that's 100%, but we didn't see any garbage cans. People were just bringing plastic bags and like garbage bags and making sure all the garbage was like packed and put aside. And so it was super clean. People playing chess and kids playing hockey and people hugging. You could go up to anyone, just give them a high five, and everyone's just beaming. So it's almost comical how the media represented it because it is so off. And if anything, that just sort of solidified it for me that they're not trying to report honestly on these things, that there is they've kind of chosen a side and decided what they're trying to push. So that was disappointing to see, but it was eye-opening.
Well, I think you gave them a little bit of credit there because you said they've chosen a side, which would imply that they had the choice to pick a side. I'm not sure they even knew there was a second side. I think they were fed, excuse me, one agenda, one narrative, and they just ran up.
Yeah, exactly.
I think if you took any of those reporters and took them aside and had a coffee and said, "Why are you here?" they would show a report and say, "Well, we're told that these guys are bad, and we're told that we have to fight this." Because they didn't even go into the crowd to really talk to them.
No, there weren't. We actually didn't see any reporters there. I didn't see any reporters there. I remember talking to Brendan Cass, saying, I think it's really important that we go to this thing because we're not going to know what really happened there if we don't go, because I know the media is not going to report this honestly and with integrity. And we need to be showing people the honest stories. Like, let's go. And we spent it was like 10 days or something we spent there actually at Parliament, interviewing people and just saying, why are you here? What do you see here? Like, what were your reasons for coming? What's your story? And we got all sorts of stories, unvaccinated, vaccinated, people coming together from across the country, just saying, this is government overreach. We think it's harming people. We care about people, and we think this should stop. But we want to do it peacefully, and we want to do it in the Canadian way. And the Canadian flag has never looked more beautiful to me. I look at it differently now. It's
It's amazing to hear the other side complain about the Canadian flag now. Say it's a symbol. And you hear them about the American flag too. It's a symbol of something else now. And it's weird to see that happen.